Fox. Rob, Megan, Christy back here with you. The U.S. women with their 5th 1-0 win of the year and 2nd straight. They wrap up their 4th undefeated year in program history with their 18th win of the calendar year. But Scotland, off to their first ever Women's World Cup, really proved to be a worthy adversary today. We pick up our highlights about half an hour in, and yeah, the scouting is on, folks. That's Phil Neville, the head coach of the English women's national team, watching things, and he watched Scotland almost take the lead.
Yeah, Scotland did a great job getting into a good area and then earning a corner kick and pace and power on this corner, and luckily Alex Morgan is there to kick it off the line. Into the 39th minute, we have Mallory Pugh picks her head up, finds a cross, puts it in the perfect area. Alex Morgan slots it home, but watch where this ball drops. Right in between two defenders, outside of the 6, so the goalkeeper has no chance, and Alex Morgan puts it away.
1-0 at the break, and Christy, oh boy, you love this build-up.
It's a great build-up, ball into Carly, heels it, great vision from Alex Morgan to play a ball back to Julie Ertz from that late run, and what a great save from the keeper.
So Morgan lays it off, Ertz can't finish, stays 1-0. Looked like it was going to be 2-0 here. Mallory Pugh, Christy, using that speed and getting a PK.
Yes, love Mallory Pugh's speed. She gets clipped a little bit here, drawing that PK, and unfortunate not to put that PK away.
Yes, Carly Lloyd, hello crossbar.
And she doesn't miss these often, Carly. She's one of the best penalty kick takers in the world. Into the 80th minute, Scotland putting the pressure on, finds Cleland in behind, who does a great job off the bounce, but Ashlyn Harris is there with the save.
12th shutout this year for the U.S. women's national team. They conclude the calendar year with another 1-0 win. One of the things that the U.S. women's national team, Megan, seems to face a lot are packed defenses in midfields, right? So one of the key phrases is breaking the lines. You saw several opportunities of that happening today.
Yeah, when you're playing against a low organized team like Scotland, there are two options. You either go around the outside or you break lines. And the U.S. does a great job in this clip finding players to break lines. Once you break lines, you're able to take players out of the game. So here we see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 passes, and the U.S. is able to get a shot because they were able to get behind those Scottish defenders.
Ashlyn Harris, one of the talking points, because there is some up in the air, not I would say controversy, but just some debate on who's going to be number 1, who's going to be number 2, who's going to be number 3 for the U.S. going forward in the nets. In her 19th appearance, she gets her 6th shutout. Some good and some bad today.
Right, she had a bad first half, a little shaky, didn't really look like she had a lot of confidence. Decision-making was a little tough. As you see right here, as your keeper, great first move. You really don't want that from your keeper, but she's just got to release that ball there. She's just got to know that and identify that pressure. But here she comes up, great save, great first-time save, and then backs it up here with owning the box and clearing that away.
In the end, defense still ruling, though, for the U.S. women's national team. 884 consecutive minutes to close out the year without allowing a goal. The U.S. victorious on the road for the 2nd time in 2 games, 1-0. So the U.S. and Scotland, they already know they're through to next summer's Women's World Cup. Switzerland and the Netherlands, they met for a spot today. The Dutch, remember, they missed on the Men's World Cup. Would the same be true for the women?
Next Tuesday, the 2018 kickoff series concludes on FS1.
Goal for the United States!
Christian Pulisic leads the U.S. men's national team against 4-time World Cup champion Italy.
Sensational!
USA, Italy, next Tuesday at 2:30 Eastern on FS1 and the Fox Sports app.
Well, the next big date for the U.S. women's national team, Saturday, December 8th. That's when they will learn who they are drawn with in the group stage. You can witness the Women's World Cup draw live on FS2. Fox Sports, of course, also your home for the tournament that kicks off June 7th. The final exactly 1 month later on July 7th. Well, coming into the day, 18 of 24 spots for that Women's World Cup had been booked. 2 more would be added today. Argentina, Panama, they meet later tonight. But earlier, it was 10th-ranked Netherlands with a 3-0 first leg lead in Switzerland as those 2 nations wrapped up their UEFA playoff. In the fog in Switzerland, by the way. Eventually, they had to break out the orange ball, and some optimism here by the Dutch.
Yeah, here's Van de Sanden. I love how she's directing traffic, pointing out where this ball is exactly going to go. And Medema is one of the very best when she gets the ball in the box. Takes on here, and you do not want this on her left foot inside the 18. Puts it away. Netherlands through over Switzerland.
Hey, you saw the celebration about 7 seconds before the goal was scored. There's a celebration after the game. So the Dutch become the 9th and final European side to confirm their ticket to France. 19 countries are now on their way. The field so far includes 3 debutantes, Chile, Jamaica, and the team the U.S. just beat today, 1-0, Scotland. And when we return, Megan Christie on what worked in 2018 and what has to be improved in 2019 for the U.S. to win back-to-back Women's World Cups.
Before the merrier,
Cricket keeps us sharier.
4 lines of unlimited data for $100 a month.
See more at cricketwireless.com/holiday.
Hey everybody, I'm Rachel Bonetta. Coming up on Lock It In, I'm joined by Todd Furman, Clay Travis, and Cousin Sal, who will break down the Le'Veon Bell and Pittsburgh drama. There was a lot of it today. What are the odds the defending Super Bowl champs miss the playoffs, and is there trouble in paradise, also known as Golden State? All that coming up next on Lock It In.
All right, Rach, we're seeing a bit. The U.S. women, they already know their first opponent for 2019, and it's a good one. World Cup host, France. USA, France, January 19th, 2:30 Eastern, right here on FS1. Alex Morgan just led the U.S. to their 18th win of the calendar year. Here she is just moments ago.
Alex, a 1-0 win. Are you pleased with that? It's been a long, successful year for the U.S. women's national team.
Yeah, it's been great this year being undefeated. I don't feel like this was our strongest performance by any means, but I do have to give credit to Scotland. I feel like they played very well and pretty physical team. And first half, there was a lot of times where they dominated play. So it's a team we could very well see in the World Cup.
Alex Morgan with 18 goals this calendar year, another unbeaten run for the U.S. women's national team. It clearly wasn't their best performance of the season, what we saw, but they got the result versus a team that's going to the World Cup. So we talk about going forward. Christy, I'll start with you in 2019. We feel good about the forwards, confident with the midfield, but then there's some questions.
Yeah, just basically identifying everybody's role out there, you know, and the backs obviously have been challenged, but they do get challenged every day with those world-class forwards coming at them at practice each and every day. But for me, it's going to be identifying, like they saw today, is how to break down that bunker, how to break down that low pressure, that deeper block. Can they possess the ball with a purpose? Can they move the ball, their speed of play? Can they break teams down and enjoy it and have fun and see how good the U.S. can be?
And focusing in on that back line, back lines need consistency. This back line has not been the most consistent over the course of the year. There's been a lot of personnel changes. There's been injury back there. And back lines need consistency because they need to be on the same page at all times. That is what makes back lines good.
But you figure that consistency will come in January.
In January.
I hope
you wanted it sooner.
But yeah, I definitely do, because I want that back line to face adversity. I want them to be able to problem solve going into these games that are going to be leading into the World Cup that will prepare them.
The way they concluded 2018, the way they start 2019 is perfect for you. Get out of the comfort zone of being here in the U.S.
Right, now it's about resting, recharging. 2019 is fully focused on growing as a team, getting better, identifying their weaknesses, and just building on their strengths. We know their attacking six are strong. We are scoring goals. We're creative. We have athleticism, speed. You know, our backs haven't been challenged. They'll face it in, you know, group stage, and we'll be prepared and ready to go.
Again, the tournament is all that matters.
Yes.
Coming your way, starting June 7th, 206 days away. That's why the U.S. is going to start 2019 with their first game in France. Get that winning mentality going in that country right away. But the draw is the next massively important day for the U.S. That's coming up in a couple Saturdays' time. The U.S. concludes 2018 with their 18th win in 20 matches. They get their 12th shutout. Alex Morgan does what Alex Morgan does constantly, score goals, her 98th of her career. The U.S. closes out the year with a 1-0 win.